Hi everyone, it's Sally. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for popping on. It's lovely to have you with us. And if you're old here, thanks for coming back. Today's a little bit different. I have decided to do a bit of a montage, but it's over several videos. In 2004, well, let's start at the beginning. In 2002, I got divorced. Went a bit la-la, as you do, with all the upset and the stress, and decided I was going to go out and buy a car. And I got back to work, and one of the girls said, "What's the point in that? You know, as soon as you take it off the forecourt, it's going to be worthless." Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Depreciation is pretty fast, isn't it? And she says, and the weather in this country's shit. Anyway, so you're better off going, making some memories. You're better off going travelling or something like that. Why don't you try backpacking around the world or something? So I took myself into Birmingham. You know what's coming, don't you? I wasn't in my right mind, honestly. And I went into Trail Finders and I sat in front of this poor young lad. Oh my God. When I said to him, I says, what I wanted to do. And he says to me, he says, well, where do you want to go? And I'm like, I don't know. Round the world, just work it out for me. He looked at me as if to say, oh God, we've got a right one here. Oh shit. I mean, oh God. So we worked out a couple of the basic things that I wanted to do. So for example, I really wanted to do a safari in Kenya. So we fitted that in. Well, first of all, we sort of mapped out where I wanted to go. So we had this map in front of us, a world map on a table. It must have been like A2 size. And he says, do you want to go there? I'm like, yeah. He says, well, do you want to go that way around or that way around? I said, I'm not bothered. He says, all right, we'll try this way around. But it didn't work because he couldn't get me on the safari at the right point in time. So he swapped it all round and I ended up going on the safari. But because he'd swapped it all around, I swear to God that somebody was watching over me at that time. Call it angels, call it God, call it spirit, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But something was going on, because if I'd have been able to get onto that safari the first time we worked it out, I would have been there for the tsunami in 2004 in Thailand. Yeah. So anyway, get off that subject because that's quite upsetting. So I started off in Cape Town, but I did 12 countries in 6 months. And the reason I'm doing New Zealand first, well, I don't really know, to be honest. Story of my life, isn't it? Everything's back to front, cack-handed and upside down. I don't care. It doesn't matter, does it? Because I can just do one country at a time. It doesn't matter what order they come in, does it? So I'm going to do New Zealand. There's loads of great stuff. Oh my God. First of all, I stayed with a friend on a beautiful beach, nice area, all that sort of thing. And then I stayed with this woman's mother, whose 50th birthday it was, who had met on a trip up climbing Ayers Rock. You'll hear that part of the story when you watch the Australian clip. Oh my God, it's hysterical. Anyway, I phoned her up and I says, hiya, her name's Tui, right? I said, hiya, Tui. I don't know if your daughter, Jenny, has told you who I am, but I met her up Uluru, Ayers Rock, and she's invited me to your birthday party. Oh, yes, Sally, she says. Oh, yes, she says, I've got your bedroom ready and everything. Come when you're ready. I says, well, I'm sort of due to I'm sort of going to my friends first and then I'm due to come to yours. Yeah, she says, just come when you're ready. So instead of going for the weekend, I ended up going for the week. We went and did a meditation. We picked flowers in a garden. I haven't got that on this video. This is just the story. We picked flowers in a garden and they were the size of my hand. We picked oranges. We made fresh orange juice. We went and did a meditation. It were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then Jenny turned up, and that's the lady you see with the little boy in the video. I think we were at One Tree Hill in Auckland at the time. So, but I'll do a narrative and, yeah, watch this space. There's some adrenaline stuff and all coming up. Oh my God, I can't believe it was me that did it. How was this 6 minutes long? Oh my God. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Well, this is New Zealand, and this is just up the coast from Auckland. 2004. This is me and my friend who used to live from Warrington. And she says, oh, let's go and do a bit of work, a bit of job, earn you a bit of cash while you're here. So there we are in our fancy get-up. Me cleaning, oh my God. Yeah, well, she nearly killed me. We had to do the windows with a bloody toothbrush. And this is Rotorua, which is the geothermal springs. It's in that building. It's absolutely gorgeous. But this is not. This is the actual thermal springs, and they stink. Absolutely awful. But great for your skin. This is a bit of culture, a bit of history. The haka, where they welcome you and then everybody comes out, and then it moves from the big display there into the barn. It's absolutely stunning, and you're made to feel very welcome. It's lovely. And then we're off for a bit of adrenaline on next couple of days down in the South Islands, and that's the Shotover jet. It's crazy fast and it gets right up close to the walls, terrifying. And this is Jenny, who I met in Australia. She was actually the tour guide who took us up Uluru, Ayers Rock, and we slept out in sleeping bags under the stars and everything. It was absolutely phenomenal. And then she's the one that invited me to her mum's for her mum's 50th birthday. So we had such a fabulous time, which is what I talk about at the very beginning of the video. Now this is a view from One Tree Hill in Auckland. That's me and the girls. The lady in the middle is Fiona. She is the one who works as a technical director for the film Hercules, and there I am in full swag in the film Hercules. I was a posh peasant, which means I wear a shawl and some slippers. Everybody else is a poor peasant. Well, not everybody else, because we've got more posh peasants, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I've got the film. My IT guy downloaded it for me. This is my friend from Warrington, Laura, so we both had a great time. And yeah, it's one of those experiences that you'll never forget. And yeah, I'm really pleased that we've got the pictures and everything just to remember it by. So now we're down in the South Island, which is Queenstown, and we stayed at the Boomerang Lodge, and it was absolutely fabulous. Those mountains there are called the Remarkables, which is where Lord of the Rings was filmed, and there is all the tourist things for you to see and do, and the adrenaline things as well. And that's me just sitting outside the lodge, we're taking in the view. Now, what do we do next? Oh no, it's me. Oh, what's going on with that hair? Flipping heck. It's because I ain't got my straighteners with me. Anyway, I'm going to do a tandem skydive. And that's the thing I'm going up in. Oh my God.